Hi, Garrett here.
I'm Janet.
And we are in Brisbane, Australia. And we're staying right there at the Holiday Inn. See it? That white building? And we're going to take a walk around Brisbane. We're getting on a cruise in a couple days. Carnival Luminosa to Seattle. 22 days. So we're going to walk around Brisbane and see what there is to see. Like St. John's Cathedral, for instance. Let's walk over there. So this is St. John's Cathedral. And it's a pretty nice looking building. It's got other buildings. We should... There it is. Looks almost like it's made of sandstone or something. Right? See that? Feels like sandstone too. Or soapstone, or one of those. Let's go on in. Holy moly. Look how green it looks. Look at, they have modern stained glass windows and then old ones. And this is the Australian eagle. And this is the American eagle. Notice the American flag up there, Australian flag up there. This is in honor of World War II and us fighting together. Now I've been told to go down this aisle and then back up the other one. So I just want you to see this the way I'm seeing it. I want you to see these stained glass windows. I get the feeling that they're not 100 years old, but you know, what do I know? I think she invited me to go all the way up here. Look at the light. This is quite the church. Guess I could go all the way around. Look back. Now we're coming down the other side. A lot more stained glass. It's so dark in here and so bright outside, you're probably not seeing that like you should. So we're leaving St. John's Anglican Church, and of course it's in the middle of tall skyscrapers. That's Cathedral Square, and we're going to walk down Ann Street here to the river. St. John's Cathedral is right there. Thought you might want to get a look at that. John's right there. All Saints Church. And there's another little church over here on this side. I don't know if it has anything to do with All Saints. So All Saints Church looks like it's a bus stop. And then this is St. Andrew's Lutheran Church. It's closed up tight. Thought you might be interested in this. Notice that symbol hanging there. But we're going to go down on that street and continue on. That's Ann Street.
There's another church.
Looks like a church, but there's no cross on it, so we'll see. So what we have here is St. Andrew's Uniting Church. Uniting. And look at that zigzag pattern on that building. Sofitel Hotel. The Holiday Inn is up here to the right. So here's the train station and a map of where we are. And a McDonald's. But we're still on Ann Street. The cathedral was back behind me there. Janet is next to me. This is a pretty old looking building with a metal awning. Over on the other side there is Anzac Square. And we're on a pretty busy road. Ann is pretty busy these days. Mountain goat beard. You can't tame a goat. Gaming lounge. Anzac Square is right there. Looks like they have a park down there. Four Pines Brewing Company. So we've come to Edward Street, Brisbane Central Traffic Area. Of course, we've been in Brisbane Central Traffic Area for a while, but this is a pretty busy street with a lot of people walking up and down it, and it looks like maybe some restaurants. We're still headed that way though. And if you miss California, you got the Santa Monica Pizza Burgers Bar. Although maybe there's other Santa Monicas in the world. And I'm not sure, this looks like a mall, doesn't it? But they're doing some construction here. Huh. I don't know if it's a mall, but there are a lot of restaurants here. Look at this building. That's right. And then look at that building. Obviously historical, and they've saved it. Let's see what it is. There's an old clock tower. Hey, there's people up there. Well, this is the Brisbane City Council School of Arts, Servants' Home. The School of Arts. Huh. Do you suppose that's City Hall? Here's Ann Street Presbyterian Church. Let's head over there. Hey, Hamilton. Hey, look at this. Hey, no unauthorized parking. Okay. Just trying to help. Right? A lot of these places. Albert Street Congregation. Albert Street Uniting Church. Uniting. Anyway, something going on over here. Look at that. Anyway, we got some statuary. And we got these guys. Playing a little bit of soccer, I guess. Soccer for old men. Like me. Let's go on in here and see what's up. Well, it's a nice old building with ropes and people waiting around. Restrooms. Tickets. In this room. Oh, there's more stuff that way. The lift up to level 3, and we found the Museum of Brisbane. Times Square. Please do not touch. Well, they've got a shop in here if you're interested in I think that's food, right? Oh, that's milk chocolate honeycomb. Mmm. You can actually become an artist here, I heard. There's sliding doors here that say museum entry on them. I'm guessing it's free because we just walked in. Oh, this place is huge. I didn't realize. Making Place, 100 Views of Brisbane. (1828, 1920). That was already big. Huh? More art in action. And look at this stuff. Huh.
Sometimes you look on the outside, but it'll put it on the inside. You're like, yeah.
This exhibition contains flickering lights. A lot of projectors. A lot of projectors. Look at this. Hang in there. The lamps are moving. So it's like Office of the Past or something. Company picnic on Friday has been canceled. Please return to your desks. Huh. Pull on some tails. Of course, everyone's pulled on them, huh? So, we're looking for the, oh yeah, way out. Way out. This must be the way out. Hey, photography. I think that's old Brisbane. City Hall is right there. Of course, it seemed to be a museum. Hey, somebody's got a clock tower. And they're getting 2 new metro lines, the sign says. So we're going to walk across this street to Burnett Lane, Albert Street. And this is Queen Street Mall. We've got a 7-Eleven here, a sushi hub, McDonald's, Hungry Jack's. Now that's Burger King in the United States. Here it's called Hungry Jack's. Notice the logo is very similar. If you could see it over there. Not that you want to eat there. They do have vans though. And Kentucky Fried Chicken. And this place. So I guess this is a large pedestrian mall. Get it? With a bunch of road signs. So you got all this. Botanic Gardens this way. Maybe we should just head to the Botanic Gardens. Look at these old buildings. So apparently this place has been here a long time, but it's just getting modern. You can't see it very well, but there's a Target in there. So this is a big mall. I mean, this is a mall outdoors, and that's a big mall indoors. Make sense? With lots of shops. Walking along this mall. And is this an ibis, you think? He's limping. So here's the mall we just walked down part of. It's bigger than this. Plus it branches off in all ways. Plus it has one of these. Huh. And then that says casino, Treasury, Brisbane. And there's the river, I think. So we're gonna go across here. And then the Treasury Casino. And he said go downstairs for slot machines. We just want to have a look. This is a kind of a different kind of casino, right? Kraken Unleashed. Probably shouldn't record in here, so I'm going to stop. But that's it. If you ever want to come in here, it's complimentary sodas and coffee and tea. Just push the button. So, you know, it's in some old building. We have reached the river. We just have to cross the street, then we're going to cross the river and walk along the other side and then back over. That means walk when you hear that chirp. Oh. So there's the river. That looks like another pedestrian bridge, but it looks like they're working on it. And there's another big area of downtown, you might say. Look at this place. So we're on the bridge now. We're getting ready to cross. The sun's rising up over the tall buildings. And if you look closely, there's the Brisbane Eye, and there's a dinosaur coming out of that building. The building over there says State Library. That says Art Gallery and Museum with a dinosaur coming out of the top. This is the Performing Arts Center. And that's the river. That's the Brisbane Eye Ferris wheel. This is the Performing Arts Center, Queensland Performing Arts Center. We're going to run across the road here and look at some giant Brisbane letters. Performing Arts Center. And if you're lucky, there'll be somebody playing the piano when you come in here. But we're going to go across the bridge to the Dinosaur Museum. So we found our way onto the bridge that goes under or over the street, and somebody is burning something. It's like a fire down here somewhere. This is the museum. I think it costs, but we just want to go to the gift shop, right? Exit through the gift shop. Well, this place is crowded. The museum was over there. We're walking along the river. Of course, there's the eye. And this sculpture. And the symphony orchestra. So we find ourselves in a bougainvillea covered tunnel. And we'll push on. A little park. Plenty of these rental scooters around. You might even call them a nuisance. I don't know. Here's Griffith University. And it has colored steps. Oh, let's go down this way. Because we want to walk along the river, right? And this looks like it's along the river. Or more along the river. There's the eye. Look at that lizard. Well, but it's different. It's like an iguana, but it's different. Although maybe it's an iguana, Australian iguana, right? Construction going on here, so I don't know whether, oh, I guess we could walk along the river right there. This is not the Botanical Gardens, but this is South Bank, I think they call it. What's he waiting for? I guess waterfall pictures. Still though, mighty cool place, right? And there's the river. We'll be down to it in just a moment. Rainforest walk, we'll call this. And it's a jungle in there. The Dijon and Brisbane Friendship Stone. Sister cities, maybe? And so this is one of those ferry boats, City Cat, City Hopper, South Bank. City Cat, ferry boat. It's like $3 to ride. Cheaper if you buy the card.
You know,
Place. Oh, look, there's a hole in that building. It's like $4 for a single cone, right? Supposedly there's crocodiles in there, or alligators. Look at that playground. Now this looks like a blast. Right? There's slides coming down from up there. See that? Look at this thing. Look at that. This is where I get off. Back to the river. So that's the playground. And then this is the public pool. And I'm guessing it's free to go in. And it's not the only one. It goes on and on. See that? That one's got a sand beach. Let's get over there. So it's like you're at the beach. Look how clear and clean that water is. For being a public pool and all. Some shorebirds even, as if it was really the ocean. Of course, the ocean isn't very far from here, but this is right in the city and convenient, I would say. Varying depths. So 1.8 meters is about 6 feet. And that's the deepest, apparently. And a boardwalk we have to walk down. So, no cost, public, more of that bougainvillea covered walkway, tunnel. And I guess this is a bike path too. Apparently they had floods here. We noticed the houses, when you get out of the town, a lot of the houses were on stilts or had the garage under them and the house on top. Bless you, Janet. But those are giant plumeria trees, like you're in Hawaii or something. So if you're lucky, the train may come by. Of course, this train makes a U-turn here. It's the Express Fun Train. Oh, he's going to go up there. We're going to go back into the Bougainvillea tunnel. Our goal is to get to that bridge right there. And we think this is the way. What is this? Another playground. Not quite as nice as the other one, but is that a strangler fig or a banyan tree? You decide. Hello? Hello? Playground rules. Just in case you didn't see it well enough. Banyan tree. Now, the green stuff on there. And somebody threw their Coke bottle on there. Well, soda bottle. Anyway, let's move on. So I think what we're headed for is the Goodwill Bridge. You might say we're hunting for the Goodwill Bridge. South Bank Parklands. And there's a big park up there with a statue. Janet says it's Memorial Park. And this is River Key. See, Quay is Key. Park Avenue. Lots of scooters. And here we are. So it's the shared zone. So they're saying us should stay over here. Keep left, do not block the path. All right. That's it right behind me there. Boats throughout history, including the HMAS Diamantina. And a lighthouse. Goodwill Bridge. So, yeah, remember they drive on the left side here. So I don't see any Crocs down there, but who knows. So here's what's on the other side. It's City Walk. And I think the map says we should go off that way. Look at that sculpture. Whoa. I don't know what this is. I mean, I know what it looks like. But they got a basketball court here. And a subway, if you're interested. They're just down there. There's a Botanic Bar. Some other places. People smoking. I think the Botanical Gardens are straight ahead. There are chessboards out here though. I think we're now entering the Botanical Gardens. So there's some street signs for you. Whoop. Just so you know, this is the emergency assembly point. So I think we should go down here and go straight through there. Cyclists must give way to pedestrians on pathways, just so you know. The Botanical Garden looks a lot like a park. Lots of lawn and birds. So we're entering the bamboo forest. Oh, I just walked through a spider web. Hopefully he's not poisonous. Look at this. Somebody has left their backpacks there. Flood level 2011, 1974. So apparently they get floods here. And they have metal to hold up their tree branches. Now walk over here a little bit. Apparently they don't want you walking through the flower fields. But look at them. So they do have free public toilets. And there's a thick jungle in there. It says the Gardeners Club.
Like, you know, things like this.
City Botanic Gardens. Well, apparently it wants us to go up this way. Be nice, Chest? The pink lilies out there in the fountain. See, to this side and going up. So there's the Royal on the park. So we're out of the Botanic Gardens and we're back on Albert Street and Alice Street. We can go any which way, although there's no crosswalk going across the middle. Cross River Rail, they're building another train line here, subway line I guess. Got some art here. So we're turning off the street we were coming up, I think Albert, and turning on Elizabeth. So we're walking up Elizabeth. This is the Cathedral of St. Stephen. And a bus gonna come by. There we go, and another bus. That's the Cathedral of St. Stephen. So there are a lot of restaurants here, including Pig and Whistle. And it's actually called Pig and Whistle Riverside. But they say they're not associated with the Pig and Whistle in Riverside, California. So maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. And here's the Serena Russo River Center. So we're back to Queen Street. And I'm hoping that that's Wharf, because that's where our hotel is. Sushi on Q410. I wonder if it's just sushi on Q. Wharf. So our hotel is a few blocks up the street here. Well, if we're back to Cathedral Square, we must be near our hotel. Of course, it's only 1:30, but just in case, from day one in Brisbane, this is Gareth.
And Janet saying see you in the next part.
See you tomorrow. Bye.